What he informed me was that there were orders issued by Court 3, the sister Eric Omondi, permitting him to detain the 2 mobile phones. Sorry. By the miscellaneous application number E2700 of 2026, the investigation E2700 of 2026. The investigating officer got orders on 8 June of 2026 to detain the 2 phones for analysis, for forensic analysis. Learner with me is also forensic that is yet to serve the communication security of Kenya. They say the analysis your own. The charge sheet is about obstructing operations of motor vehicles on a road outside Section 58 of the Kenya Roads Act. Then, my opinion on the application for the release of funds is that the same can be canvassed before Court 3 that issued the orders for the 2 mobile phones to be detained for analysis. Your Honor, I believe the same is not subject matter before this court in regards to the charges that this person is facing.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Of the orders, let me look at.
Your Honor, we have sat here since morning, since 9, only to be furnished with these documents when State Council was on her feet. But be that as it may, Your Honor, the accused was arrested on 5th of June, 2028. Then the 2026. So thank you for the correction. Your Honor, this application was made on 8th of June, the very day that he was taking plea for this honorable court. So that the moment we made aware of this court that there were a number of items detained by the state, that was including the mobile phones and the earphones, they circumvented the court process to regularize by filing this instant application, seeking to detain the said gadgets ex parte. So that we find ourselves in a situation where now we are being told by the court that the charge sheet and these miscellaneous are different issues. Yet we very well know that at the time of his arrest, if you look at the application from a cursory look, they sought to inspect his office and all premises and dwellings and motor vehicles. Yet the items of the gadgets were already in their custody at that time, before even making this application.
Okay, I've seen.
Yes, so this is a clear mischief and abuse of this court process. And this honorable court should not sanitize this same process, because it means to end or circumvent the means of justice in this process. So I will be strongly opposed to this proceeding. You can clearly see.
I've seen the application.
That is not
Yes.
Yes. The issue of the mobile phones, Your Honor. The last time we were before you, Counsel Babu requested that they be released and sought the reason as to why. The offense and the reason to detain mobile phones. And you actually granted them time to actually check the mobile phones. So there was no point of going before them Ndomi to seek such an application. And that is the Mischief is speaking about. Because today we are waiting to know whether the same transaction.
Yes,
to find out whether the same use of phone that they were, whatever they were checking was done. Because you granted them leave to remain with the mobile phones. So for them to go and actually file this shows the Mischief that Council Mango is speaking to, which of course they're inviting the court to an exercise that we find is quite unfair for our client.
So what I can suggest, the miscellaneous is different matter, and this is a different matter. So what I would suggest is, there's a form that can be given and the registry to fill, because it's not, of course, it's not in our house list today. So that you can have it mentioned even tomorrow. You can request for an mention before you do. Now that it has been made, I was not aware of this. So kindly, I request you to consent. I will fill the form, appear before.
Yes, I agree with one thing on this. See, there's an application before you for the release of the forms. So we are dealing with two applications.
No.
One that is before you for the release which you have made the application for, and now there is an alternative miscellaneous application before you. So how do we deal with the application before you?
Before me.
Yes. And the forms were an inventory. Were part of the inventory in the application.
And that is why I cannot pronounce myself now until my colleague is kindly.
Your Honor,
it's okay. Yes, I'm not aware of it, but it's good practice also to go before the court. So for today's first of the trial, the same has been done.
yes.
Okay, number 2, on the issue of the phone, now this has come up. I'm not aware of this. So what I'll do is this. I can give a date for hearing. 3rd of September. 3rd of September.
2018, Maurice Wanyama, John Sio,